What's up everybody? Graham here, back with another video, and let me tell you, today's video is wild. We're diving deep into the legal system, but don't worry, this isn't boring law school stuff. We're talking about the weirdest, wackiest laws in the state of Georgia, laws so strange you won't believe they're real. We're talking about the kind of laws that make you scratch your head and say, wait, what? Like seriously, who comes up with this stuff? Did they just have a slow day in court and decide to get their kicks by making up crazy laws? We may never know, but one thing's for sure, these laws are hilarious. So buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through the Peach State's most bizarre legal loopholes. And hey, while you're here, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Let's get weird. Law number 1. First up on our list of crazy Georgia laws, we're heading to Gainesville, Georgia, where you better come hungry, but leave your fork and knife at home. That's right, folks. In Gainesville, it's illegal to eat fried chicken with anything other than your bare hands. I'm talking full-on caveman style, grabbing that crispy, juicy chicken and going to town. Apparently, back in the day, the city council wanted to promote Gainesville as the poultry capital of the world and figured what better way to celebrate their love of chicken than to make it a law. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. Eating fried chicken with your hands is the only way to truly savor the flavor, am I right? So next time you're in Gainesville, ditch the utensils and get ready to get down and dirty with some delicious fried chicken. Law number 2. Alright, moving on to our next wacky law, and this one's a real head-scratcher. Get this, in Georgia it's illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket on Sundays. You heard that right, Sundays. Apparently this law dates back to the horse and buggy days when folks would use ice cream cones to lure horses away from their owners. I guess on Sundays horse theft was particularly rampant, so they had to lay down the law. Can you imagine getting busted by the ice cream police on a Sunday stroll? Sir, step away from the cone and put your hands where I can see them. Crazy, right? But hey, it makes for a good story, and that's what we're all about here. Law number 3, spit happens. But only in a truck? Next up, we're heading to Marietta, Georgia, where spitting is strictly regulated. Now I know what you're thinking. Spitting in public is gross, who would do that? And you're right, it's not exactly polite, but in Marietta, they take their spitting laws very seriously, with a twist. You see, in Marietta, it's against the law to spit from a car or a bus. But here's the kicker, it's totally fine to spit from a truck. Yep, you heard that right. For some reason, trucks get a free pass when it comes to public expectoration. Maybe they figure truck drivers need a way to pass the time on those long hauls. Or maybe it's just one of those weird, inexplicable laws that make you wonder what those lawmakers were putting in their sweet tea. Law number 4. Giraffe parking only? Alright folks, this next law is so bizarre it's almost unbelievable. Get this, in Georgia it's illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or a street lamp. I'm not kidding, this is a real law that's still on the books. Now I don't know about you, but I've never seen a giraffe roaming the streets of Georgia, let alone one tied to a telephone pole. So naturally I had to dig a little deeper and find out what's the deal with this wacky law. Turns out nobody really knows for sure why this law exists. Some say it was put in place to prevent damage to public property, while others believe it was simply a joke that somehow made its way into the legal system. Whatever the reason, it's a hilarious example of just how strange and wonderful the law can be. Law number 5, don't cross us, chickens. Last but not least, we're wrapping up our list of weird Georgia laws in the fine town of Quitman, where chickens are public enemy number 1, at least when it comes to crossing the road. Yep, you heard that right, in Quitman it's illegal for chickens to cross the road. I guess they take their traffic laws very seriously in Quitman, even if the offenders are of the feathered variety. Can you imagine the chaos if chickens were allowed to cross the road, willy-nilly? Cars swerving, feathers flying, it would be absolute pandemonium. So, next time you're driving through Quitman, keep an eye out for any rogue chickens attempting to cross the road. And if you see one, just remember it's for their own safety. Plus, it's the law. Well, there you have it, folks. Georgia's top 5 weirdest laws. I told you, this state is full of surprises. From finger-licking good chicken to giraffe parking restrictions, Georgia's legal system is anything but boring. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride through the Peach State's most bizarre laws. Which law did you find the weirdest? Let me know in the comments below, I'm dying to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more crazy content like this. Until next time, stay weird, Georgia.